Hello, this is the Ravens Librarian, continuing my series, Checking My Library, in which I proceed to explore the vast, ever-growing collection of games that I've stored on my PC and actually play them. The game today is The Wanderer, Frankenstein's Creature, which, based on the description, because I've tried to avoid spoiling myself, the description indicates that it's based on the actual novel. I believe it's called Frankenstein. With the often confusion that is both repeated and the statement made by people who know it's been repeated, that Frankenstein is not the name of the monster or creature, but of the guy who created it in the book. And hopefully I will not get any more snooty than that. First of all, I remember a strong light pressing upon my nerves, obliging... Oh, better read faster. When I opened them again, the light poured in upon me. This might be the creature. Leave. Oh, okay. So my tapping is causing the environment to emerge. Alba. So we're going by button presses. Hope there's no cliff. If I just press one, will he just keep walking? I explored this space as blank as my memory. My limbs were stiff as though after a long slumber. So I wonder if this is like... I'm assuming it might just be a reimagining of the actual novel, because obviously there's not many ways you can continue the journey of the creature. It doesn't contrast with what I'm already seeing. Although, now that I say that, this might actually be the lab. Okay. Camera's zooming in, so I'm assuming they want me to follow the wind. You can kind of see a tiny grain of land. Everything in this place was strange to me. I mean, you were just born, so... Oh, okay, that's a straight path. Down. Bookshelf. Can you mess with it? So far we're just moving around. I was like an animal caught in a trap. So the more you walk around, the image actually forms. Not sure if I want to go up there. I wonder if there's any meaning to actually completing the portrait by walking through everything. Or if that's just more for your own benefit, so you can actually see, you know, the art style. So yeah, this, I suppose this is probably the scientist, the actual Dr. Frankenstein. Go. Alright, I left this place, which I did not know at the time was a gruesome birthplace. You think that's bad? Wait until you find out what you were made out of. So he's gonna walk to freedom. I wandered for hours. Memoria. Looks like there's a little bit of color in these portraits. So not a lot of it seems to be forming when he walks through it. Oh, there it is. Found it. You okay? The fresh air caressed my face. Forgotten colors skimmered under my feet. Ah, so I gotta read one. It's giving me a clue as to where I am. And he's probably slowly figuring out his senses, so he's slowly readjusting to what he's seeing. Or feeling. I think he did describe, you know, he is using his eyes. But he's also probably trying to... I don't actually recall if the actual Frankenstein had all of his senses. I know he was smart, but which again, hopefully, this version, you know, will slowly gain more awareness as he keeps wandering. But it's like a... Yeah, I don't know how common of a misconception it is, honestly, and more just people enjoy the version, however, quote-unquote, inaccurate it is to the book. You know, that's not really what it's all about. Ooh, the tree shaping based on... Oh, that's nice. As I step on each one, it's gonna get the color. It's mixing in the colors. Wonder, are they fading out? Nope, got all the colors. As I write these words years later, I remember this moment of pure joy. I needed to know everything about this place. Okay, so there are no. This is more him. He's just reflecting on. Is that reflect? Remember, just recalling his experience and pointing it out. Oh, wait. Oh, that's new. Okay. Let me see it again. Okay, there's one I'm missing when the colors splash for some reason. Okay. Nah, they got it wrong. They got it wrong. Apologies. For some reason, one of the colors doesn't flash as strongly. Well, actually, two of them don't. So, no. I keep messing that up. There we go. Okay, got it right this time. My mind saturated with news. I lost consciousness. A melodious song roused me from the languor. Natura. Nature? No idea. Could be Latin. Could be made up. I have no idea either way. Regardless, it's probably intentionally close enough to English that I know what it's trying to say. Nature. Oh, he's gonna eat. I wonder how does he describe taste. I had discovered harmony, a symphony of emotions of which I was the conductor. You sure? Because it looks like you might be having a trip. Oh, sense went back. Never mind, you're good. And I just need to help him figure out where he is and what's he gonna do. Oh! Saw that snake. That could have ended badly. Ah, nice. Nice. Bringing life as he touches things around. Aw. And it's gone again. Hello, dear. You gonna be scared of me? I think if I recall the description of Frankenstein's creature in the book, he was actually pretty tall. Yep. That's realistic. He doesn't seem too bothered by it. Granted, he's probably still figuring out what exactly just happened. It's like, ooh, there's a thing over there with legs. I think those are called legs. What's it doing? Oh no, come back. Snake gonna come attack me again? I think I hear it. Yep. Am I dead? I was surrounded by none but dissonance and hostility. Okay, so he might be dying, but he's dying quite yet. He definitely felt that. You sure you want to eat it? Okay. You're not gonna like this. So I think what might be happening here is I'm exposing him to all different kinds of emotions. And these are the bad ones. Don't mind me, little guy. Come on, let's fill that out. Fill out this entire place with beauty. Come on. This is the nice part of Bambi, before the tragedy. Okay, that might have been the warning sound. Okay, so obviously I'm a little stuck insofar as I'm not sure where I'm going. Can that snake attack me again? Walking oddly slow. Like he knows there's something here, but I already got bit, so maybe that's why nothing's happening. Okay. Now walking on the water. You can walk past it to get the fin, but he's not walking. I need to see if there's anything around here. I also need to watch out. There might be okay. So this is my... Yeah, right now it doesn't seem like I can do much else, so... I think I'll rest, see if anything new pops up. If not, I'll try to actually get across again. I remained immersed in my thoughts. Was I destined to remain confined to this corner of nature? Or was there a wider world? A vibration disturbed the calm of this moment. Like a scent of violence filling the air. Oh. It's not smart to get in the way of this. I mean, I probably want to, but I also don't want to get bit by this thing again. I'm gonna try. Shoot. that could have ended bad. That could have turned out badly. But it didn't. It didn't. We made things better, if just slightly. Granted, Snake has every right to eat something, but you know how it is. The earth is symbolic of innocence. The snake is not. At least not in the context of this part of the story. These wonderful sensations drove me to explore the world. What did it all mean? Who was I? Where was I supposed to go? He starts heading near a town. There's a good chance he's gonna wind up in the same situation as the book version of him. Just when I open my mouth. Nope. Okay. Oh. Thanks, kid. Still probably not a good idea to rush in there. Anything down here? Nope. Anything over here? So I don't recall all the details from the book. That was just, I read that a while ago, but I bring it up because one of the things that some people, it's easy to forget if you go by the fantastical, less graphic description of Frankenstein's creature in modern fiction. The original version is kind of terrifying, the way he's described, from what I remember. Not in his personality, he's actually a pretty normal dude. He's just faced with the sudden, oh god, reactions from people. But rather, that in fact, like, the reaction, while cruel and, indicative of man's, natural repellent towards things that are strange, it is nevertheless described in the book, from what I remember, as being something that your initial reaction would be, oh, So, the fact that people might not be so keen about this guy just showing up. I was surrounded by what I thought to be small creatures. So the kids don't seem too bothered. Kicking this spherical object amused them a great deal. Speaking a language that I did not understand. Nope. See if I can kick it again. I want to be careful. I don't want to kick it and hurt the kids. I hope they're running to show me something and not running from me. On both sides, colorful buildings replaced the forest that I had just left. Nice little comfy town. Well, actually, quite a big town. I followed them, overjoyed at not being alone. And here are the adults. And the adults are gonna have quite the opposite reaction. What? Nope, nope, we're running. We are running. It's already bad. A, I could die, and B, I don't want more Frankenstein. Oh, no, no, no. Please stop. Pretty good catch them out of there. I want to go away from the dog. Somewhere safe. I may need to find an alternate route to the town. This side of the town's still guarded. Maybe they're not guarding every road in and out of the town yet. Okay. Can't get through there. I might just be dragging the poor guy back into the mess. It didn't seem like they were guarding this part. I can find a place to hide. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, guys, I'm out of town. I'm out of the town. Hopefully we can turn this around somehow. I was discovering what fear was. They all set upon me. One word kept coming up again and again in their language. Monster. I did not know the reason for the rage which deformed their features. I had to keep well away from these beings that were called humans. Anything in here? Hide. Okay. That was short. Might have missed something there. For now, the goal is to stay safe, learn, and hopefully make the situation better. Familia. Okay, well that's just straight up Spanish. That is definitely not. I don't want to move yet. Chance had led me to this cottage. I remained cautious and decided to observe its inhabitants. This might be a nice way for him to figure out their language. Okay, game's giving me hints. I just want to be careful. I don't know if I can fail this game, but you know, I don't want to mess up just because I'm ignorant. And he has got good ears. Granted, they might just be, you know, talking loudly to each other across the rooms, but still, good hearing. No real context. They're a family, obviously, but no context if they're the same age, so they might be husband and wife. It could be brother and sister. It could be anything, you know. And now, wait, there's 3 of them there. After leaving stuff. Okay. Alright, so these are the same, so it doesn't matter which one I saw as long as I was paying attention. Can't move, so I'm not sure if I'm... Oh, wait, now I can. Now I can. Need to get to the other side so I can see that. Hopefully I haven't missed too much. This is the first time listening to music. Oh man, that has to be a trip. Like, we all go through this as humans. Like, we all go through that growing up, being born, and slowly picking up on our senses and actually registering what's happening. Felix achieved wondrous sounds from this wooden object. Oh! So you know his name's Felix. I was tempted to join them, but it was too soon. Yeah, come on, man. So far, this version is clearly as smart as the one from the book. Okay, oh. The father had dozed off. I made the most of it to slip inside the car. Okay, you're gonna want to do this carefully. I'm assuming when he says that he's left, he's dozing off. Hopefully. Any interaction with the axe? I don't want you to grab it. I don't want a character to miss. Definitely don't want to get into a fight. Okay. We're doing this slowly. No messing around. Go get the book. Take it. Okay. Right. Hopefully he'll be able to decipher the language by slowly reading. All autumn long, I immerse myself in their encyclopedia. Is it an actual encyclopedia, or is that just a journal? Either way, I get what he's doing. I'm just curious. Oh, now we get a shot of the actual cottage. Page after page, word after word, I became intoxicated. God, like the visuals are one of the main selling points in the description of the game, and I can definitely see why. Right, so what are we doing today? Autumn, here, regret, vegetable patch, fruit or vegetable. Wanting for meat. Winter is coming. Yeah. Head out. Work. What's the use? No longer hiring. No context. Year. Difficult than the last. Probably what they said. Bible, believe. Okay, Jesus, he's saying a verse. And he's continuing the verse. Rabbit, general term which describes a species of mammal classified within the Leopardi family. Its meat forms part of the healthy diet. To catch it, the hunter or poacher sets his trap after spotting a path that it takes regularly or its burrow. I wonder if he's thinking of helping them. So is it just... Let's see if this works. It worked. Thank you, Felix. To catch a rabbit. I don't understand. It had nothing to do with me. So that's rather modest. You're being rather modest. What's the matter? Let us make the most of God's blessing. Proverb I sadly can't figure out. My thirst for knowledge was insatiable. Also accurate to the creature in the book. I was learning about animals and machines, flowers and medicine. My thirst for knowledge was insatiable. Where is that? I was discovering the arts, writers, painters, and musicians. Right, not that much. Like, I doubt this family has enough books. Like, I know it's ultimately a painting. I'm not trying to act like I've never seen a painting before. You know, like sometimes when you play a lot of video games, some video games really tone down the unique art style. So it's nice to see one that really emphasizes it. You're shivering, old body, wind's onslaughts. Unfortunately, you're too weak to chop wood. My children. Leaving this cut. Abandoning you? Never, Raleigh. Our family stay united against adversity. In the face of Raleigh. Grand old age, sweet wait for death release. So now it's about log. Now, a part of the trunk of a tree which has been cut off, the heating logs are used to fuel a fire in a fireplace. To split logs with an axe, place the log vertically on the chopping block. It must be completely stable. Take the axe with both hands and strike the log with its cutting edge. Alright, that all checks out. Never done it in real life. Not that that gets a cold. Okay, so... Wait. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I get it. I'm overcomplicating. Okay, that time I messed it up. I really did mess it up. Timing. Huh? Oh, okay. Yep. Alright, one more time. Dang. had it that time. Feel bad for Frankenstein. I'm making him look bad. There we go. There we go. Come on, come on. Right. Don't mess this up. Oh, come on, come on. Dang it. Good night now. Damn it. Dang it. I actually messed that up. Dang it. Is there any chance I can repeat that? So pretty. By the time spring had arrived, I knew all about Valentine's holiday. Finally, spring is here. Thanks to the Lord. The family has survived the harshness of winter. I'm glad that didn't mess him up. We'll be able to harvest fruit and vegetables. Hopefully this time I'll be able to help. As long as the crows have not devastated our vegetable patch. Like last year. Let us pray to God so that He removes this scourge from our household. So yeah, now he fully grasped our language. Crow. Coming from the Corvidae family, crows enjoy fruits and vegetables. They prosper around vegetable patches where they inflict significant damage. One way to get rid of these birds is to scare them off to distance them from crops. So, is this going to be a press thing, or am I literally just running around? They're off. Am I doing anything? Okay, I think I'm doing it. It's a little hard to tell because of my wonky animation. But I think, also I realized I may in fact be messing up their poor farm. Oh no, okay. I did okay. I did good. Praise the Lord for His goodness. Alright, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. I'm gonna make the most of it and go and sell some vegetables at the market. Hopefully the townsfolk will be nicer to him. I know he's human, but, you know. See you later, my children. I'm gonna rest my old bones. Alright, don't want to mess up the old man. I'm doing anything to now? Had the time come to show myself? Wait, are you actually? This is not. I'm gonna give the poor man a heart attack. Oh, okay. Okay, so by playing the tune to cello, Yeah, that sounds like a good idea, but pretty sure my skills with that are gonna fail me at this point. I'm already skeptical with, with how the actual thing went. What? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. God damn. Who's there? A miserable and abandoned creature. There's nothing to steal here. Take this cello and leave. I'm not a thief. Good God, who are you? My birth made me a wanderer. What's your name? I do not even know if I have a name. Where do you come from? It was last summer I went... He might automatically know I'm a monster. But if I don't tell him, he'll probably get suspicious. Please don't freak out. Who taught? Nobody, I've experienced the passing of the seasons. Over the course. I've been observing you for a year and know you to be nothing but kind. Not gonna take this well. You spied on us? I feared that you would reject me. Where do you intend to go? I hope to stay by your side. You were happy indeed to find meat on your table. At least I got one thing right. Was it you who left off those rabbits? I saw hunger tormenting you. I really hope 2 out of 3 is enough, because... Would I find here consolation? Would I be welcome in your household? Let's not try to be too melodramatic. I cannot gaze upon your face, but your voice sounds like a sweet melody. It's in harmony with my soul. In spite of the bad stuff, do not despair. Man's heart is filled with brotherly love. So why did the humans drive me from their village? Yet humans only see a detestable creature in me. Might be better to warn them. And maybe not get too specific. Have you done wrong? I always turned away from violence. That is true. I did not retaliate. Man with no name or past. I dream of a family like yours. We are poor and lack resources. True. I will help you to eat and keep yourselves warm. I'll grow and hunt for this more true, honest. You're tall and powerful. I'm not but an old man in my twilight years. I'll watch over you like a son protects his father. And would you spend the rest of your days in this cottage lost in the forest? No answer. It would be a paradise. Let me speak to my children about it. I hear they're back. Okay, so that might have been a mistake that the text wasn't there. Should I stand here or get out before they freak out? Too late. Papa, we're back. I mean you no harm. Nope. I will not attack. The first humans that I encountered had naught but fear and hatred. Everyone rejected me. Why, I wondered. I moved forward through this bleak forest. The damp substance which covered the ground chilled my feet. And Prodigium. Despite the coolness, my throat was dry. Was this fear? I think that last sequence was a bit clunky in terms of... Oh! No. Was it fatigue that misled my senses? Like, that's death, right? Was this my face? Oh. Oh, so that is what he looks like. Is that what he looks like? I was indeed this strange creature. Man, that's gotta be messed up. First time you see your own face, my soul did not recognize itself in this grotesque mask. Yeah, that's what happens when you're technically made out of dead bodies. Alas, I did not yet entirely know the fatal effects of my miserable deformity. When the day broke, I left the shelter of this sad forest. I wonder where he's going now. Colas. So I don't think there's any good place to stop the game, but I feel like, you know, the game isn't gonna be that short that I can wrap it up in just a few more minutes. And I don't want to force it, even though I do feel kind of cheap just stopping, like I said, this part arbitrarily. But I feel like that was a good, like I managed to complete that story with the house, you know. And I even got to see his face, which is a nice touch. I was glad I got to that part because that was you know, like it's an acknowledgement that again, like humans, we're judgy, we jump to conclusions, we're quick to freak out, you know, but it's a natural instinct. It's sadly part of, you know, what we need to survive, and sometimes we just take it too far. And, you know, while still messed up for him, I like that the story acknowledges, you know, that he's just got a bad draw, and, you know, it's not everyone else's fault automatically that they see him and freak out. Now, you know, that's not a total excuse, that's what I mean. But we saw that with the old man, like, when he's not forced to fight off his own bias with thanks to his blindness, he's able to actually give our character a fair chance. And now, granted, I'm running the story, so I made sure that my character didn't do a lot of messed up stuff, but that's still in keeping with the creature from the actual book. Like, again, my memory's a little shoddy, but the original creature monster, the canonical one, like, he wasn't a monster. Not really. Like, again, he was messed up, so he was a monster in the unnatural sense, like made out of dead bodies and, not technically shouldn't be alive, but is. So, when let's see, let the music play for a second. So if I don't keep walking, it's gonna get stuck. No, yeah, I'm gonna stop here. Sorry about this. I'm gonna leave this for a second. You can cut off. I'm gonna probably just ramble for a few before I stop the video. Just like I said, like in the book, he's not a real monster in the moral sense. He's not evil or anything like that. Like the worst he is in the book is, to my memory, was apathetic and had just grown to like not trust humans because most of the experience he had was, negative. But he was smart enough to understand on an intellectual level like why it was happening. He didn't like it. Like he actually, that was the whole point. He critiqued his creator and by extension what humanity he had seen because he understood exactly why they were acting like that. And as much as it's to some extent reasonable, it eventually spirals into the whole mad pitchforks and torches scenario, which doesn't happen like in the movies where they don't run towards the castle to try to kill the doctor, but they do try to kill him at one point, the monster. I mean, and yeah, obviously the game is also making a point because they bother to change his description in the title from monster to creature. That obviously the game is already making a distinction because monster has a negative connotation, creature less so. So that's the intention to get across, like how you're supposed to try to give him a fair chance, and obviously the fact that we're seeing the story from his perspective helps with that. And I mentioned in the other part, just his experience with everything is meant to call to our experience, but just with the advantage that he's able to give it even better words to describe it, despite the fact that he's only like a few days old. Obviously by now he's probably like a year old. That experience when you're a child and you're growing up and you're just beginning to figure out what's going on, And again, in his case, it's both cool and kind of messed up because he's basically forced to skip all of that, the natural development of a child. But he has to function like he's a human, even though arguably he's not, in not the moral sense. Just he's a creature that has existed for less than 2 years, and he's already got the mind of a full-grown adult. Not the emotional maturity, which again is it is the point. He's forced to experience all of humanity in a very dramatic and quick sort of way. So things that can easily scar or affect a child's mind, but hopefully the child has the ability to get through that with time and patience. Our character doesn't have that advantage necessarily. Like he has to go through it at a rapid pace because he doesn't have the growing up excuse, quote unquote, for lack of a better term. And obviously the gameplay side of it is mostly just buttons and platforming. Of course I somehow still managed to mess up the 2 sequences. With the axe part, that still I feel cheated on the cello. Like, I was gonna mess that up no matter what, because I'm just terrible at rhythm games. But I didn't even understand when the notes were supposed to start. So, that's probably still on me, but on that one I feel cheated. With the axe, not really. The axe was definitely I'm just not doing it right, even though it gave me plenty of chances to nail it. That one's just on me. Game is clearly fairly straightforward. Considering there are choices, there might indeed be a, you know, good/bad ending. Maybe that's still iffy. It could just still be a, they give you options and they give you times where you might mess up or you might pick the wrong choice, quote unquote, just so that it helps better form the narrative. Because if literally everything is dictated, then obviously you're not doing much. But I get it's not that hard to imagine that no matter what I do, I was gonna have to run away from the house. Like I'm pretty sure that was still the best case scenario. I'm pretty sure it could have gotten worse, and I would have ended up maiming or maybe killing one of the characters. And so I'm glad I didn't do that. And same thing with the whole village fiasco, where I'm pretty sure those dogs would have actually attacked me. Now, I probably would have been fine. Again, I don't think the game is gonna. I don't get the impression that the game's going for super intense game over scenarios. Again, given how many times I've messed up and the game's still letting me off scot-free. But ramble. I hands down the thing I enjoyed the most is the art style. I've already gushed about it twice, and I stand by that. I've seen paintings like this. I've seen this type of art style. I've seen other games that do crazy, beautiful artwork, obviously, but that doesn't change the fact that I think I should appreciate it when the game's doing it, even if I'm partially going out of bias. And the fact that they're telling the story of Frankenstein's creature in this new style is also pretty nice. It's nothing crazy because I've seen the story told a dozen times probably. So, it's not the most original idea, but that doesn't mean that it's not being told well. And obviously, the combination of the presentation with the visuals and the colors and the sound as you're going through the events helps elevate what is in itself obviously a very common told story of this character. So, thank you for anybody who actually sticks around to listen to this rambling section. This was another part of my series. Hope to see you all in future videos. Thank you for your time. If you enjoy this game, please go look it up. Take care. Have a great day.